Okay, thing is on. Hello, my name is Chris. I'm a disabled combat vet. I well, I served in Iraq, 2003 to 2004, and I'm making this video because of something that has been bothering me for the past 2 years. I used to work, and my job had let me go because of my disability. Well, they told me I could not function for the job. So they let me off. They'll put me on leave without pay since 2013, and they laid me off in 2014 since they could not find a suitable position for my disability. Well, forgive me if I'm a little nervous here, but I've never been in front of camera, but this is my first time. First things first, I'm not mad or anybody, or I'm not mad or angry about what's going on, but I am concerned for me and other veterans as well who's gone for help. I have gone to organizations such as the IAVA, Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America. I have talked to Ms. Hannah Sinaway, and I have talked to a couple other people as well. I have gone to the Wounded Warrior Project, and I have talked to several people there as well. I've gone to other non-profit organizations for veterans, disabled veterans, and got nothing out of them. For 2 years, ever since I was put on leave without pay, I've gone for help. I was a housekeeper out doing VA Medical Center, and they laid me off because even though they knew my disability, the new chief came in and fired me and 2 other vets who had disabilities as well. And we're trying to fight back, but it's going to take years, from what I understood, according to the EEO, because they're fighting back too as well. Now, I know I'm not the only one, and there's millions of other veterans, but there are those who are getting help because they know somebody. I am one of those who don't know anybody, and I know several other veterans who don't know anybody and trying to make ends meet. I'm surviving off my disability. Now, I'm putting this out there because, well, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of any other veteran. Every veteran deserves an equal chance to get help. But doing homework and doing, how do you have the internet, and that's one thing I can afford, is researching why the CEOs of each organization, or nonprofit organization, make between $100,000 up to $800,000 a year. Why is that? We have gone for help. Me and several of the veterans here in Columbia, South Carolina, has gone for help. And all they told us, well, they just give us the information for those other nonprofit organizations, and their excuse is no funds. I've been calling for 2 years, almost 2.5 years now, for help. I've been calling since January 2013. It is now April 19, 2015. Forgive me, I do have a twisted spine, and it really bothers me. I suffer from PTSD, and I do suffer from other physical disabilities, and I do have a cane to help, or forearm crutch to help. I need help to walk. Thank God for the VA for that, for helping me give me a forearm crutch to help, but it doesn't help me with my job situation because I have applied over 200 job positions, and nobody wants to hire me. But that's okay. I'm still keeping my progress, and I'm keeping my positive attitude up as high as I can. Not to go crazy. But I have been trying for 2 years to get help from Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America, the IAVA, the Wounded Warrior Project, Operation Homefront, and all the other non-profit organizations. I can't list them off the hand because I have a bad short-term problem. Now, why is that their CEOs make all this money, but yet they don't want to offer help like they're supposed to? It's like they're stealing from people who donate and don't even want to help other veterans. I wish I had a recorder. I wish I could afford one. But I'm using my father-in-law's camera to help post this up or record this, because the injustice that is going on for these non-profit organizations to tell us we can't help you, but yet they are definitely asking for donations, which is pretty bad, because it's going to show, I'm going to show the people, or not show, but it's going to tell the people, why should we donate if we don't even want to help? But and then there's all veterans who don't know nothing like me, who don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. I don't have any friends. I've gone out and asked for help, and I've been trying, like I said, put in for jobs and everything, and nobody wants to do anything for us. They want to hire us. They say, hire smart, hire vets. But yet, they don't want to hire us, because we're a liability to them. We are a liability to the company. And apparently, I guess with them saying that, we are a liability to America. I have set things straight to, I became homeless in 2005. And I got my own house in 2012. It took me years to get back on my feet. And with the disability, it's not helping me at all. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried. But as the words from Yoda and from Lucasfilm, who made Yoda, who has said these words, do or do not, there is no try. But with us, there's only trying. We have always failed because nobody wants to hire us, give us a chance. Why are these CEOs making all this money? Why aren't they donating like they're supposed to? Donating to help veterans? Why are they getting themselves raises? I was told by another military personnel that they saw truly what's going on. And they said that a good business right now in America, right now, is a non-profit business, because the CEOs can make above guaranteed over $100,000 a year. And those CEOs are other combat veterans who screw over other veterans to succeed. I've seen this happen too many times, where other veterans screw other veterans to succeed. Now, I haven't been screwed over. I'm not going to let anybody screw me over to succeed. All veterans who defend this country, who do the same thing for this country, defend it, deserve an equal opportunity to do what we need to do. To live like we're supposed to. Help. Have a healthy family, have healthy homes. Instead, they're out there in the streets and everything else. I'm barely making ends meet for this house, and I'm thank God that this house is affordable to me, even with my bad credit, through the FHA. Because I bought this house in 2012. Now, it's not a fairly big house, but it is good enough for me and my family. Because I worked hard for it. But when I worked hard for it, I also have failed, because I do not have a job, and nobody here in South Carolina wants to hire me. There are other veterans too who deserve. There are veterans out there who deserve better. And for you CEOs, if you're watching this video, I hope you make a good example and hire other veterans like you're supposed to, not civilians. I know about you, Wounded Warrior Project and IAVA, who hire civilians, not military, so you can make more money. I have called y'all. Y'all said y'all left messages on my phone. Well, I've been checking them every day, me and my wife. I've been checking our phones every day, and y'all have done nothing for the past 2 years. And I got to another group of veterans who said they asked for help from y'all, and that all y'all did was forward them off to somebody else. Put them off, say, hey, there's another organization to help you. We can't. But yet y'all can afford Oscar parties during the Oscars. Y'all can afford high society parties, but not yet don't want to help other veterans. You know, I really do hope that when you screw more veterans over to succeed, I hope you look into their eyes when they have a family to take care of, when they have children to feed. Having disability helps a little, but when nobody works, because nobody's hiring, because the way society is right now, they don't trust us, they don't want us anymore. I hope you truly see. Thank you.